Y'all ready? Yesterday, around 2:30, 2 o'clock, something like that, this nice lady was out walking her dog as she normally does, and she was walking somewhere around the Milliken property up around Highway 9 area. As she was out walking her dog, a fellow, I won't call him a gentleman, by the name of Walter Monroe Lance decides that he would check to see if the dog was going to bite him. And basically, in a nutshell, this guy attacks this lady and drags her into the woods, threatening to kill her and trying to have sexual intercourse with her. Now, Walter Monroe Lance was picked out of a lineup. There are a lot of people who are saying that they saw him over in that area. I can't get too deep into the investigation. It's not completed, and I won't tell you some of the things that I know about this case. I can tell you that our form of justice is not making it. This fella that has been charged numerous times for crimes against women and crime in society, he's been in jail more times than I have, and I'm the dead name over the jail over there. And he seems to get out quicker than I can get out, and I am aggravated. I've had liberals call me and tell me the chain gang is not going to work. Well, let me inform you that your form of justice isn't working either. This gentleman has been convicted of 20 charges dating back to 1983, ranging from public disorderly conduct, criminal domestic violence, third or subsequent offenses, assault and battery with intent to kill, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, resisting arrest, and escape. Now, if anybody sitting in this room had been charged with any of that stuff, they'd probably be finding a tall oak tree and a short rope for us. He just served 14 months on a federal probation violation for being in possession of a weapon. I don't think every single person needs to be in jail forever, but I believe that this animal right here don't deserve to be out in our society walking along the side of our women. I don't think that this animal should have a right or an option to try and violate a lady who is a good, upstanding member of society and doesn't cause trouble, and now has to, with along with her family and friends, has to deal with this senseless act. And I don't want to make this into just a crime against a woman. This is a crime this is a horrific crime. And this lady's life was threatened so many times during this act. You know, it's almost too bad that somebody with a concealed weapons permit didn't walk by and hear the cries. That would fix it. That would have fixed this. If we don't do something in our society to change the way our justice system is not working, that's about what you're going to start having. You know, people are sick and tired of doing the right thing, and then people popping out the backside of the jail on kind of a technicality. So that's this time he's been charged with criminal sexual conduct in the second degree. Well, I'm sorry, that's in 2009. And the solicitor's office had to drop the case after attempts to locate the victim. They couldn't locate the victim in 2009. You know, that was not the victim in that case was nothing like the one we have now. The victim in that case had some shades in her past. Anyway, this lady that was his latest victim didn't have those.
Talk about the 2009 case, but with the...
Nope, I can't because I don't have any details on Graham. I don't know. Ladies walk in groups. get a concealed weapons permit. I want you to get a concealed weapons permit. I don't want you to go for the mace. I want you to go for the concealed weapons permit. There won't be any doubt if you need to use your firearm to defend your life. I don't want this to happen, but I'm telling you, I am tired of looking at victims and saying we're sorry, we've done the best we can to get them in jail. So I am a big opponent of, somebody asked me what my opinion of gun control is. Gun control to me is when you can get your barrel back on the target quick. That's gun control. Gun control for government purposes have never worked. So I'll answer some questions, but I'm really aggravated. Got a lady on a Sunday afternoon, guys. Sunday, walking her dog. And this animal comes up and attacks her. And I'm aggravated about it. I'm very proud of our investigative team for not giving up. There was, obviously the victim was very, very upset when we found her. We just kept doing the right things and kept working and doing the things we know we're supposed to be doing. And the public helped us again. And thank you again, public. And, this guy's family doesn't, you can't blame his family for this. It's him and him alone can you blame for acting like an animal. Now I'll take questions. I think I've said enough.
Can you tell us how you were able to get him into custody so quickly?
I'm just going to say through some good tips is all I'll say at this point, okay? It was from people from around the general area is all I'm going to say on that too.
Is he suspected in any sort of other?
He's not suspected in the string of or a serial type. No, he's not. Of course, now, we so early into this, could be. We will look for that. We will see if he matches any other descriptions or any other MOs. Certainly don't want to charge him for anything he has not done. So we'll be cautious not to do that.
You know if he's married or has a family?
I don't think no woman can stay married to him. He beats them down so much.
Really? Will it take him into custody peacefully, or did he give her deputies any trouble?
People look like this guy he don't fight the police or the men folk. He jump on the women. That's all he's about. So yeah, we took him in kind of peaceful.
Where was he arrested?
14 Front Street.
Did he have any kind of injuries that he sustained during the day?
I'm not going to ask none of those. Can't answer that.
That's near where the car was found?
Very close. Within walking distance, close.
Did the car park in his driveway?
No, sir.
What kind of car was it?
I don't have a clue. What kind of car was it, Kevin? It's just an SUV? Okay.
Sheriff, talk to the people who frequent Milliken Park all the time, take their families there. I mean, what do you want them to know in light of this happening?
Okay. We patrol Milliken all the time. It is certainly not their fault. I don't know. I mean, you can't blame anybody or a landowner for an animal being on their property because they don't invite this. They've called us in the past for the gay thing and also the other type of trespassing, whether it be gay or just people making out. We've been called for all kinds of that stuff, and we do a thing and try to keep it as clean as we can. But we just can't get it all. I want you to go get a concealed gun permit, and I want you to walk. There's a fanny pack laying right there. You can jog with a fanny pack just like that. Can I see that? Can you hand that to me, please? They make these right here where you can conceal a small pistol in them. They got one called the Judge. It shoots a 45 or a 410 shell. You ain't got to be accurate. You just got to get close. So there's gun shops around here that sell those kind of things. I know I'm going to get lit up about people that don't like guns. Guns have not killed a single person without somebody stupid being on the trigger anyway.
That's right.
So gun safety I'm all about gun safety. But I want them to go get their concealed weapons permit. I want these people to stop forever doing this. I am tired of looking at these victims. I am tired of looking at these people saying there's life after this. You got a husband now. This got to deal with this as well as his wife. I don't know if they have children, but they got to deal with this as well. Granddaughters maybe. family and friends that she works with. They all gonna go through this now because of this knucklehead that can't stay out of trouble, can't control his impulses.
Does there need to be more security at Pelican Park, in your opinion?
I don't think, I mean, it's pretty open over there. I think they do a pretty good job. So, but I mean, I guess, you know, when this happens, everybody's going to say that, but it's not Milliken's fault this happened. You know, it just happened to be over there.
Do they have security over there?
They do. They have security that monitors the place a lot. And the thing about it is, that has always been a nice place for, I see so many families over there enjoying that piece of property on Sunday, flying kites, throwing frisbees, playing with their dog, or, you know, what have you. So it's not the Milliken property's responsibility to keep people. I mean, because this guy don't walk around and tell everybody, oh, by the way, I'm looking for a woman to rape.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sure it's not Milliken's fault, but carry concealed weapon. That'll fix it.
When was the last time there was assault?
Been a long time. Been a while.
The victim, was she physically hurt?
I don't want to answer those questions right now.
Did she go to the hospital?
She certainly did. I think I better stop before I get sanctioned. So, all righty. Thank you very much for coming out and covering it. Hey, and again, thank you guys for putting this on your websites, for putting it out real fast, you know, and helping us get some media attention to this. This really did help us in more than ways than you'll know. All right. Yeah.